When you first saw alignment, when you read the book or when we were talking about it, was there like an initial aha moment that you had, or hey, what was it? What did it feel like when you started to look at what Patty had done in the book and what we talked about there? Your initial impression of alignment and how you thought this might work in your world.
Yes, there were really three critical, I would say, aspects in the book. I've been searching for something for years, and it's like this ethereal thing, because you run into these situations all the time, right? One of the things was having the people that you need to picking the right people to create the solution. That's critical. Like if you have three teams and one team creates it and tries to force it on the other two, it fails almost every time, right? And if you get one person from each team, and I have examples at Orderly of they made at staff level, I was trying to get them to do it, but they made missteps and had one HR person roll out performance reviews. And instead of taking one of my managers, someone from the product org, someone from the sales org to create performance reviews, which would have gone a lot better because you'd have each person fighting for it, they went off on their own and it completely failed, and they had to go back to the drawing board and do it all over again. So that's one. Two, the fist of five question. This was great. It was way better than a thumbs up, thumbs down, really giving me clarity. Thumbs up people a lot of times can be a 2 or a 3. And that's really insightful. And then the third really critical concept for me was basically asking the question, well, what would take you from a 2 to a 5? What would take you from a 3 to a 5? A lot of times it was a really simple tweak to an existing solution. I run in fact, I have to slow down when I'm presenting or speaking, because what I'm trying to do in a meeting where I'm doing fist of fives, and by the way, I take a fist of five really early where people are uncomfortable, don't completely understand what's going on. So some people may be 2 or 3 just because I don't understand it yet, which is fine with me. I'm usually taking an early pulse because I have had situations where it's 4 and 5 and I'm like, oh, we're done. Right. And then I am thinking as fast as I can to figure out what solution works for the team, not my solution. I sometimes have like my solution that I'd like, but I care more about the alignment instead. It's just way faster. Whether you're a startup or a big company, it's just way faster to get alignment and go instead of, in fact, the team overruled me twice. Once on a technology, they wanted to use something called Spring, and another, they wanted to use Dataflow. And in one case, they reverted 6 months later. In the other case, they're still using it. So in one case, you could say I was wrong because it succeeded, right?